What's up, motherfuckers? What's going on, baby? Dakota Drake 4 coming to you live from the Rutledge Dome, south of Atlanta, Georgia. If you notice, it's just your boy here hanging out by himself. Rattlesnake's doing recon, doing some research back in the homeland, doing a little Tejas renditions. But don't worry, the show goes on. Your boy's holding it down. I thought, what better way than to talk about some Phoenix Bristol combos since we were just out there last year than to bring the boys of the group chat together. Y'all hear us talk about them in the episodes. We got Fascar boys, we got LTC boys, and we got a goddamn degenerate firefighter we met somehow. But let's get this motherfucker going, and let's go.
What's up? It's Chairgatin coming at you live.
Hello, come right in.
Rock, flag, and eagle.
Damn, Matt makes me look way cooler than I really am.
What shit?
Oh, dude, what's up, boys? Thanks for joining me. Your weekly episode of Chairgatin still goes on. We'll go ahead and go around the room and just introduce everybody. And if you're watching the show, you probably know half of them, but we got some new faces in here too. I got my boy Andy LaJoy and we'll go Fascar David. I like to call him Big Pool from Fascar Living. They got the bang bus, if you heard us talking about that. And then representing LTC, you know him, you love him, Coop Daddy in the flesh, representing his crowd. I don't know where the rest of them are, but fucking I love me some Coop. And then this drunk guy you see over here, Dale Earnhardt incarnated, is Fire Daddy Jeremy, representing Darlington, South Carolina. What's up, fellas?
Going on, sir?
Hey.
I think we speak to all that Fire Daddy over there has been a lot of people's daddies. They just don't know it yet.
That's right.
Chad just got pregnant.
He said, I'm thinking about wearing this shirt in Dega. And I said, I would definitely wear that shirt in Dega. I said, you might get jerked off. I said, the problem is I didn't say by who.
Somebody's getting it, bro.
Somebody's getting it.
If Pittman was coming, it would be him.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the problem. You know, why we got Pittman here is we're finally getting a race where all the boys are getting together. And Pittman's like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
I gotta go to Utah.
You got to get out here. We got to get the whole gang there.
I gotta be busy.
We need to get the whole gang for one big picture, and we'll like blow it up and get it framed or something.
Oh, bro, that'd be fucking
That-
iconic.
That would be sick if we could get that all together.
But Pittman and J-Guap are gonna ruin it. So
Dega
Yeah.
was supposed to be it.
Yeah, Jake. Jake Watt. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be clicking comments. Jake Watt fucking is kind of what brought us all together, and he's like the least involved in the whole group chat. That's what I don't understand.
Guap's chasing some tail or something. That's
Speak
what
of
he's
the
doing.
devil. I think he loves with his heart, not his penis.
I
don't
think
even
so,
know
too.
say penis.
Well, I think his heart is bigger than his penis. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
It might be.
He's thinking with the right head.
Ooh.
What up, baby? Everybody's showing love tonight. Look, we get the whole gang. Jeremy,
Dalton, where you at?
Yeah, Dalton.
Come
Honestly,
to Atlanta, couldn't get on the fucking.
that's
There's
why I
space
said
right
who.
between
I said
Coop
who
and
all wants to get on here because it was an open invite. Because if not, it was gonna be me here rambling by myself for like 10 minutes.
I still watch.
Hey, yeah. Well, that was the thing. Half the people that comment are on here right now. Oh, we get some Fire Daddy love. Oh, another one. And Pittman's trying. He
No, he's not.
turn that trying into
Trying.
do, my friend.
You need to be a doer, not a trier, Pittman.
Yeah.
Trust
Damn
me.
Yeah.
straight.
Don't we all know? But dude, fellas, what's up? We had a race in Phoenix, and I think I tried to preface this before the race when everybody's like, "It's gonna suck. Fuck this fucking race." I was like, "Well, what did you think Phoenix was gonna be?" I've never seen a Phoenix where I'm like, "Holy shit, that was amazing." There was one where Kevin Harvick kind of won, but I've just never been. But that was just a finish. That was awesome. I've never been like, dude, I hope it's a badass race. I'm more like, I just hope I'm not bummed. When I go to Phoenix, I'm just like, I hope I'm not bummed. But I will say, getting to go see that track in person last year and then come back and watch it on TV this go around is I definitely had a different point of view of what I was watching. Like I had a different appreciation for seeing that track and then see on TV. I'm like, ooh, I saw that sign. Ooh, I saw
It
that.
was
man.
cool, like seeing the bend going into the track, kind of that bridge area, like going up to the dirt,
Yeah,
kind of.
there's just so much. Like,
driveway.
I guess it changes my view or my perspective of what I think of that. But since the buzz hasn't been there yet, what did you boys think about the race on TV?
Andy, you want to go first on this one?
I mean, I thought it was a
Open invite.
above average Phoenix race. It wasn't a world setting on fire race, but I thought it was pretty decent. It seemed like there was more closer racing. Maybe, front guys did get out to a little bit of a lead, but through the middle of the pack, maybe Fox just did a good job showing.
I don't think we could say Fox and good job in the same sentence. It's just it hurts too bad. But I don't know. I think you're right. Maybe if I go there, I'll get a whole new appreciation. I know a lot of people have talked about how great the setup is out there, but for me, it's Phoenix. I don't enjoy Phoenix. I never like watching Phoenix. I actually was building a fence during the entire time of it just because it was Phoenix, and then watched it afterwards.
You sound like Dakota in the Chicago street race.
Very close. Very close.
Bad.
Oh, we got some fans in here. Some LTC love.
Shit.
Oh shit! Do you know, girl? Hoop catching strays in the chat. Wow, damn.
Bro.
Can't take the dog out of the game, even over here in the Chairgatin group.
Damn.
Woo! I'm trying.
Phoenix was all right, man. It was like you said, kind of subpar racing. It's kind of the same thing every time you watch it. I mean, it was cool seeing mid-pack battles. Watching Noah getting a little rough and rowdy with Larson was fun. I mean, he kind of held his own, so I like seeing that stuff about mid-pack. But Phoenix is Phoenix.
Dude, that was one thing. So this was the thing. This was the new short track package. It was like that meme we sent where it was like, hey, this was the 2023 package, and it was like, this is the 2024 package. And it was kind of, I didn't see much difference. And what killed me was it was like, hey, nobody could pass. You could tell there was cars hard to pass. But I watched Christopher Bell drive through the whole pack from the 20s 3 times.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
Bro,
I watched Martin Truex pass the whole field.
Yeah.
Tyler Reddick.
Ryan Blaney.
I was watching him. He was up front top 3 the whole time. He gets back to 10th and he gets up to like 7th and then falls back to 10th. Like Christopher Bell was behind him twice and see you, dude, went to the lead. So it kind of blew my mind how many guys could drive in traffic and how many guys couldn't. It just seemed like they just sat still.
Yeah, kind of like the Hendrick guys.
Yeah, so like Kyle Larson, Willie B, they got back there and just I guess that's it.
Yep.
And then guys at the finish got up there that weren't even up there the whole race.
Yeah, it seemed weird. Like watching, people were able to pass, which I guess if we're talking about changes that were made, I guess that part is good. I think we all agree, and we've all beat this dead horse multiples and multiples of times. They need horsepower, but at least they were able to pass with the changes they did make. So I guess in a way for Phoenix, that's great, but overall, still not in love.
Hold that thought. We just got a special guest dropping in the chat. Who other than this wild rascal right here?
What?
My man.
Oh my
my boy.
God. In the flesh.
So proud of you.
With the
Special
Rebel.
guest. Oh my God. Take a lick for us, Dalton.
Cheers, boys.
You know, you gonna get one for us?
Hell yeah. Look at this. Who is this grown man forming in front of our eyes, man?
I'm telling you, this is some good shit right here.
This is wild.
Dude, I was at the store yesterday and I saw some Rebel 100 and I was like, Dalton. This is Dalton.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's growing up right before us.
Talladega ain't ready, brother.
Dude, I can't wait.
I ain't ready for Dalton Talladega.
No, you ain't.
Dega gonna be lit.
Dude, it's
Did
gonna
you
be
whip
awesome.
the 18 merch back out? This is the second time this week I've seen you in 18 merch.
Hey, I got to rep the Bristol win shirts for this week. Happy Bristol week, fellas.
I mean,
That team, he ain't winning.
hey,
Dude,
shut the
speaking
fuck
of
up,
Bristol,
David.
shit, that short track package for Kyle was dog shit, Phoenix.
Oh,
My
yeah.
God.
So Dalton, as you just joined in, we were kind of just going the pros and cons, talking about Phoenix and how some guys could pass and some guys couldn't. And it doesn't seem like the 8 car was even in the fucking race, except when they filmed him during the yellow. And hey, I'm a Kyle Busch fan, but I was very worried about what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that was not a good race at all. I was expecting it to be a lot better this year, but it looks like they took a major step backwards, like this past offseason. Like I thought after last season, like after a full year under RCR's belt with Kyle, that they would get better in the short track package, but no, they still haven't really made any gains yet. I hate to say that, but
They ain't figured it out.
nah. I think they will eventually. I mean, just got to give it time. We could just, add horsepower. Maybe that would help. But, NASCAR, they don't want to do that.
No, they want to listen to people that have never raced in a car and go, yeah, this guy knows what they're talking about. We don't need horsepower.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, trust me, guys, we hear you, but we know what this sport needs. Did you not see the 19% increase in views? You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, shout out that 19%.
It wasn't horsepower that did that.
Yeah. Well, so what do y'all think next week? Do you think that the racing product is going to cause next week's race, Bristol, to have less viewers because you had all these people riding the high of Atlanta and tuning in, and then they saw Phoenix and were like,
Nah, I feel like viewership's still going to be up for it just because it's.
I feel like
back on
maybe
concrete.
it won't be
Back on concrete,
19%.
Yeah, I think and then be like, let's fucking see the show in concrete.
That's the only thing is I'm hoping.
Sure.
I mean, we're gonna get to Bristol here in a while, but I just hope that like we get a good race. Like I hope it's just like a good Bristol race, not like what the fuck we should have left dirt on it or something.
Freight train shit, yeah.
I love Bristol. I love Bristol to death. I have high hopes. I'm not gonna get discouraged either way. But fucking Phoenix, man. Christopher Bell gets a dub. I don't think anyone was surprised, especially not Andy LaJoy. Picked him in our fucking weekly bet. Dude, the thing is, like, because we had the debacle picking Reddick when we all made picks, and I had y'all gave me Reddick when I had him, and then when he took the lead early, I was like, let's fucking go. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then when Christopher Bell came up there and passed him, I was like,
I was just sitting there the entire time, like, here we go.
Bro, I had Reddick I typed it in and I was like, all right, as soon as he has to start finish, I'm hitting send. And I don't know how you beat me by point. Like it was
literally internet. Because as soon as I hit send, like mine went and yours popped up underneath it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is what I was talking about.
But I conceded it. That gentleman's bet, I was like, all right, nope, his was before mine. Well, I'm changing drivers. Now it threw me off. I was still.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, well, now that you just wasted the time doing that, 2 or 3 other people sent picks. So now you're already now you're taking like 5th pick.
Yeah, because
it's almost like we got to play a time game. Well, I'm sure by like 10 races in, we'll have this thing figured out.
Probably because Jeremy had swooped in because my second pick was going to be definitely going for Hamlin, and when all of a sudden Fire Daddy over here, he swooped in there and impregnated the old Hamlins, and so I had to go to my 3rd pick.
Fire Daddy, what do you think of that Phoenix race?
Definitely left something to be desired, but it's also that coming off Atlanta, that just really held everyone's expectations really high. It's typical Phoenix race. I'm just hoping Bristol's a whole heck of a lot better. But I definitely think we need more horsepower everywhere. I think that's definitely going to be the cure to a lot of it.
Yeah, I think Atlanta being such a great race early is almost like it's so good for the sport, but then people are tuning in and they're like, "Yeah, let's see that," and they're like,
"What is this crap?
What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
so we're like, "Hey, that was a pretty good race. I was okay with that," and people are like, "This sucks."
Where's the 3-wide finish?
Yeah. You start getting lulled into thinking you're going to have a much better race just because of what you've seen this past couple weeks.
Well, and then Denny said on AD was like, you can't have that every race. You can't have that every year. Is like that's what makes it special. Yep. Or like seeing a unicorn is like, yo, if we once in a blue moon is what makes the highlight reel. If every week we're seeing side by side finishes, we're gonna be like, y'all couldn't have made it 3-wide.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you get with it.
Dalton, so what was up with the Chevys, man? Your team Chevy over there. Why didn't we see them perform as we expected them to?
To be honest with you, I'm not really too sure. I mean, I was actually very surprised that all of Chevy struggled. Like I keep forgetting that Hendrick was struggling as well. Like you had Kyle Larson, the highest finishing Hendrick car in 13th, and then the rest of them were like 18th or 20th, I think. I'm not sure why that is, but I just feel like Toyota has their short track program figured out a whole lot more than the other manufacturers.
Yeah. I and then I saw them like they were testing stuff.
You listened to Dev Dream Download too. Then.
Yeah, why wouldn't you treat it as a test?
Yeah,
and it was like, well, I get that, but it's also like you think they just totally were like, we're just going to test a shitty package. Like you don't think they were at least going to bring something to the table? I don't know. It's hard for me to find them like wasting all the time and money and effort to just go out there and fuck around.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Chevy should have the biggest leg up because they don't have to. They can use their notes from last year. They have the same body. They have everything the same. So, other than the new package being rolled onto the cars, they should have been able to do more, in my opinion. But I mean, RCR did not show up. I mean, Hendrick looked like SHR. I mean, that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I was fine watching that, to be honest. I was fine watching them. Then Chase Elliott qualified good, so I was like, is today the day? And when that motherfucker sank to the back, I was like, yeah, go on back there, boy.
Yeah.
Go back there where you belong.
Hey, but Noah, I'm super happy with what Noah's doing on the track right now.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
After last year.
Honorable mention. We got to talk about Noah. The fucking. I can't. When he was like you could tell there was that one battle they filmed for a minute with him and Kyle Larson. You could tell it's Kyle fucking Larson. He kind of had the better car, but Noah was racing the dog fuck out of him. And he's diving it in there and coming off just holding Kyle Larson up. And I was like, let's go, Noah. Let's go, Noah. Like
he actually held him off, passed him
some
back.
guys would have just rolled over. What up, Joseph? It was great to see, man. And he didn't. I honestly thought he had a 7th, 8th place car. I think what did he end up 12th?
He was fighting for 10th. There at the end, he should have held on to 10th. But you had AD out there who can't get out of a wreck to save his life. I hope he hits another wreck as soon as we start Bristol. But
God rest his soul.
I'm sure Rattlesnake's watching right now.
So that was the thing, man. Well, we'll talk about Noah. It's Vegas, I don't think was a fluke. He got up there late. He was fast in practice. He was
fast.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Got the 6th place finish, and then up here he was 50% of the race racing in the back half of the top 10. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's giving this hell. Eric Almirola wasn't doing these things, and seeing him do all this, dude, I'm on the Noah train, man. I want to see him get done. He's running that sexy ass car this week. I want to see him keep some good finishes going, turn the sail around. And then Andy, I think said it in the group chat, was if he didn't have that penalty, he'd be in playoff points right now.
15th.
Yeah, he'd be 15th in points without penalty. Well, he got the penalty. It was well, that's not really his fault.
That's how I look at it. That's the team thing. That's not Noah.
Just running wise, he's had some bad luck, but he's making these runs and getting some stage points, getting some finishes where if he can keep this going at least to the summer stretch or every other race, dude, what if the 10 car gets some playoffs?
Yeah. Well, here's another one, and I know some of you guys are against this guy, but Connor dropped it in the group chat. Ty Gibbs, the best average finish so far this year.
Dude, Ty's fucking coming. Ty is arriving. And I think once he gets that first win, I think we better watch the fuck out. Because I think Ty Gibbs is going to be that guy.
Unfortunately, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like me some Ty Gibbs on the track. And I like everything he's doing. He's a wheel man. He's got one of the fastest fucking cars. I think he's still just figuring it out. And his bad days are fists.
Dude, I hate. I'm afraid of midgets, so I can't like anyone that's 5'2" and under.
He comes off fake to me in his interviews, and I think it's just because they have such a leash on him from when he started.
He's straight out of the Christian Monthly brochure of
If you listen to his radio, it's F-bomb, goddamn F-bomb.
Oh yeah, and he gets out just praise him.
Yeah, he gets us.
Yeah,
fucking
so
God.
I get it.
He washed his feet.
I just think when Ty clicks off that first win, I expect a lot more coming.
Yeah.
I don't know, especially in the next couple of years. Ty is going to be a force. And I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it. We were talking about Austin Dillon a minute ago. Is what the fuck is going on with the Austin Dillon in this 3 car? If there's a wreck, Austin Dillon is selling it
right now.
Dude, he is selling it in there. It was all right, he just needs a good run. He had a good day at Vegas, got that behind us. Go to Phoenix, and it's lap 3, and he's fucking, here goes my arrow. Selling it in there, dude. I felt so fucking bad for Matt. I was like, dude, this fucking sucks.
Dude, I watched it that night, and all of a sudden I put it in the chat. I forgot that he was even an Austin Dillon fan. I was like, man, watching Austin Dillon getting caught up in another accident early makes me feel great. And he's like, you're a butthead. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right.
It was funny. I think he had, or no, he recorded the race too and was catching up, and I knew he was like recording it, catching up, and I was like, dude, like he doesn't know Austin Dillon's wrecked yet, or like he's like, hey, I'm about to start the race, and I was like, oh god, like I almost want to be like, just don't.
Fucking misery, yeah.
I'll take you 300 laps.
What's up, Smoke Carbon, Big Daddy? But shit, man,
Dalton.
yeah, I really hated making all this work for Dalton.
Dalton, did you touch that 3-car for Phoenix?
I did not. I actually.
That's
yes,
the
I did.
problem.
I actually did the quarter windows, but that was it.
That's why you only did quarter as good. You got to touch that whole thing. You got to put the good on it.
Dalton, go lick
I
your
gotta go
finger
for
and
the
just
guts.
run it down the hood.
Shit, something. God damn.
Oh shit, man. Well, fucking, I don't know. Let's talk about this too. Is I listen. I'm sure we all listen to half of the same podcast we bitch about in the group chat. But hearing Jordan Bianchi on the teardown talk about he's taking a wild shot, saying he thinks this is the last year Phoenix has a championship race, and I liked what I was hearing. But after going to Phoenix last year, I was like, dude, I get why this is a championship race. However, I think it's ran its course. I think it ran its course last year. And I think this year is kind of like, why does this track have 2 races? Like, why are we coming here twice? I think, too, is if you, any track, no matter the track, if you get the championship race, you only get 1 day. Like, you want
That's
championship
it.
race? Okay, you only get 1 day. Because I liked when we only went to Homestead once, and it was like, who's going to have what? I don't know. Like, who's going to bring it? And I think that was special. But then here it's like, well, he won in the spring, so he should probably be good here now. And you know the transition from fall to spring is completely always different. It's never like it's the same players. I don't know, man. I really I look forward to this not being the championship race. But then now I think knowing that this might be the last one, I'm almost going to be like, oh wait.
I think the issue is too with that 19% boost in ratings. Like, what if it stays? I mean, now people are starting to watch a little bit more. So it's like, are we going to keep it at 2 dates? Are we keeping the championship here? What are we doing? You know, so.
Yeah, I'd like to be the first to call bullshit on this sold out thing. Like, we went with the championship race last year, that bitch was sold out. But like they were filming the stands for national anthem, and I was like, damn, yeah, there's like this is like a spring crowd. Like there ain't a lot of people there.
Yeah, they got the good little section where everybody was standing up, but like when they panned back out, you know, coming off 4, it was kind of open.
Well, it's those businesses. Like someone put in the group chat, like a business buys 10 seats, 7 people show up, stuff like that. Like that's what's happening. But it's also a smaller grandstand area. Like we talked about on our podcast. It's like I think it's 40,000. I think is what Andy found out, or 45,000 somewhere in there.
Shoot, they didn't hold no one out there.
That's like a fucking quarter of what some of the tracks hold.
Yeah, so that sold out is really not sold out when you compare it to other tracks. The problem is they do a really good job of engaging. Denny talked about it. They had stuff when you get off at the airport. They had stuff for billboards. They have all these different things that's bringing people in, and some tracks just don't do that. So I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you land, or when I went to Arizona once for the race, when you landed and like got on the escalator, when you come down, it's like fucking NASCAR's here, bitch.
Dude,
it's like championship week logos all over the airport. There was like fake burnout marks in the fucking concourse.
Hell
like a logo of burnout marks, and it's like Phoenix Raceway Championship Weekend. So I'm like, even if you're doing this for like business or travel, like you're like, oh shit, what is this? Like you're seeing it whether you want to or not.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is too. NASCAR, they talked about wanting to bring in more people to do like concerts and stuff, but yet they just keep pulling in all these like B-level, like, hey, this is the copycat band of this. This is the spoofer of this. Like if they want to really do some stuff and bring in some bigger crowds to some of these bigger stadiums, actually pull a concert with a name that people actually care about.
Well, like I know it's the Indy 500 for Christ's sake, but like when they do the snake pit thing and they have all these like huge artists there playing it, and like they say people are coming there for those concerts, and there happens to be the Indy 500. Like that's the thing is like people, if
like
they had
Chicago.
some, if they had, just don't get me started. If they had some of these bigger artists, or could maybe even attain spending money on someone like getting someone like that. I think that would also be like, yo, shit, NASCAR is tight. Like, this is fucking cool. Look, they got fucking Ludacris. Like, it would be cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, at the champ race, they had Diplo there. I thought that was pretty big. Like he's there DJing like pre-race. It was sick. Like the only thing is probably our generation and younger is only really gonna know who he is.
Yeah.
But that's their
they-
target fan.
David, I think they had at the Roval this year or last year they had Riley Green, which
Yeah,
I
that's
mean
big.
that's a pretty sick lineup, but like that only appeals to like country fans. Like if you wanted to get somebody out there like you said, Ludacris or God dang, get Snoop Dogg or some shit, that'd be awesome.
I think it'd be fair to like get some sort of artist that pertains to like the area.
Yeah.
Like I kind of get like Dega usually does a good job with getting their infield concert right. Sometimes, most of the
Not
time.
this year.
But like last year they had Hardy.
That
The
got
year
me-
before that they had Riley Green play the infield concert. It's like stuff like that for Talladega, Alabama, kind of makes sense. But then like you go to Charlotte, I get the Nelly thing. I think that's beaten to death. But it's like get artists from Charlotte, like or like if you can, I don't know, like DaBaby, he's from fucking Charlotte. Like get something like that. Fucking, you go to Florida, get something from somebody from fucking Florida. You don't go. I don't know. Maybe the local area, people that aren't traveling from there, might even be more entertained to come out. Like, oh shit, he's doing a concert.
I mean, I agree with you. Atlanta would have its pick of a lot.
Bajillion.
I mean, anything in Tennessee is going to have country. I mean, there's definitely stuff out there that they could do, and I think NASCAR. That's where NASCAR.
Have Dolly come out and sing Rocky Top. I don't know.
Yeah,
she did at the football game last year.
Yeah. No mic for a part of it.
Fuming out of his fucking hat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think there's something there that could be engaging. They could reach out, maybe try to get that newer fan that they won't shut up about. It's ridiculous. But we'll go ahead and put a fucking button on Phoenix, and every week, as some of y'all already know, me and Matt we rate this bitch from 1 to 10, and we're pretty stingy with it. We've been kind of being really nice this year. We're usually really mean about it, but we kind of go along with Jeff Gluck's poll on where we want to wage things. But I went ahead and wrote this before we started. I gave this race a 6.0. I asked Matt, he hasn't got back to me, and I'm sure he won't even tell me till like Sunday or next week. He'll give me a rating, but that's what I'm starting with. If y'all want to give me a damn guess on what y'all give this race.
I'm right there with you. I'd say about a 6.
I'm much lower.
Oh yeah, what we got?
I might have got 3.4.
Oh my god, you were building a fence.
Good God.
Christ.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
dude, I watched it back and I was like, I want to fill it. I want to go back out there and build more of a fence than watch this.
Oh my gosh, the hater, Phoenix hater, David over here.
Damn,
wasn't me.
I'm gonna be a little grateful and say it was like a 7-1, 7-2, somewhere in there.
Yeah, gracious, thank you. I thought the racing wasn't bad. Like the cars that could pass. The cars that couldn't.
It wasn't a bad race by Phoenix standards. Wasn't
Phoenix
great.
standards. I thought it was fair. I thought the whole race was fair.
The fact that you have to go by Phoenix standards.
You already made the point. Cooper.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.8. Like
6.8?
Not a 7, but like it's there.
Yeah, fair. Dalton.
I'm gonna be a fucking asshole. I'm gonna give it a 2.0.
Okay,
that's
Dalton.
only because fucking Kyle wrecked. Your cars were out of it. Shut up.
Dalton, you're my boy.
Nah, the only thing I enjoyed about Phoenix was the Hunt Brothers Pizza scheme curse continuing with Joey Logano. That's the only thing that happened this race.
The thing is, Andy, I immediately, when I saw Joey getting junked, I was like, dude, the Hunt Brothers, bro. I used to say it all the time. And then I looked in the group chat, and you were like, Hunt Brothers curse continues. And I was like, dude, I was literally going to say that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you sponsor trash-ass pizza.
Oh, man. It is so weird how much they invest in NASCAR.
It's
like,
so
I appreciate
weird. I became
it.
a John Hunter fan after that, too.
You did what?
I became a John Hunter fan after that, too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh,
but...
dude. Yeah, whoa.
That dude's a
Whoa.
fucking...
Yeah, what was it?
Hunter.
I'm really ready. Like, there was no explanation. Just like Joey was like, yeah, where was he going? I wanted like a John Hunter. What were you thinking there?
Hey,
He was a bonehead
I
Saturday,
think I
too.
was.
It was like
He was
back-to-back
a
races.
That's just what John Hunter does. John Hunter doing John Hunter things, man. I can't stand that motherfucker.
John Hunter was like, all right, Carson, I know that you were that guy. I think I need to be that guy now.
Yeah. Since Carson's, I mean, that's another one we didn't talk about, dude.
Yeah,
Carson's got to make Corey LaJoy be sweating over there.
He's making Ty Dillon look even more of a glad trash bag.
from what I'm seeing,
Pittman, where you at?
Yeah, where's the Ty Dillon fans at? Because Carson is like taking this fucking flag and leading the ship. I'm very impressed. I don't think it lasts forever, but he's driving the shit out of that little 77 car. And I think Corey LaJoy's over here like, God damn, hold on a second. Fuck. Dude, I love what I'm seeing out of Carson. I'm waiting for him to goof up and do something stupid, but I think he's almost just trying to like plug in some good runs, race as much as he can out of the car, and stay the fuck out of the limelight. But make good runs and it'll happen. Oh,
He's kind of
Pittman.
matured up.
He was great.
Yeah, I hope he's
Just to make
matured
sure he's
up.
still here.
I hope he's matured up. That's the thing. Even in the truck series, I'd be like, oh man, I'm starting to like that Carson Hocevar, and then he'd just like right hook somebody and fucking pull out a yellow, and I'd be like, okay, dude, okay. And then he'd win a race or kick somebody's ass.
Championship race.
Yeah, the championship race, dude. It was like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
But then now, like, here he is doing good. I'm like, yeah, go hard, Carson. And I'm just waiting for him to do something stupid. Oh, God bless him.
Oh my God.
Nice hat,
Oh,
Pittman.
boy.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
Lord.
It's interesting to see, like, you got Noah versus Armadillo, you got Trash Bag versus Carson Hocevar. And I mean, like, you're seeing what these cars could be doing, but then also you got the flip side where you got Harvick and Barry. Like,
Yeah, dude. Don't get me started on that fucking 4-car. Oh,
does it hurt a little bit every time you watch it?
It's just real depressing. Which, like, I like Barry. Like, cool, man. That'll be a good replacement, man. He's a short track dude, late model guy. And then, but from what I'm seeing now, I'm like, get him out of there. Get him out of there. Dude, I don't know. It's sad. It's real. I think what helps me is that fucking Sonny D's the primary, so I have like no affection towards the car. Like if Busch Light was still in the car, I think it would hurt worse. I think it'd hurt worse. But like seeing the Sonny D car, I'm like, I don't even know that car. I don't even know. I didn't like it last year.
What hurts worse is the fact that Busch Light scheme on the Trackhouse 1 car is
dude, it
better.
looks so good.
And it's no hashtags.
It's
just
better.
a clean ass Busch Light car.
It looks so. Yeah, what they got doing at Trackhouse, dude? They know what they're doing. Pitbull's got running the tight ship.
Yeah.
That fishing scheme this weekend.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
Like, it just made me like, wow, this is what Kevin could have had this whole time.
The schemes this weekend, I will say this for Phoenix. The schemes that were at Phoenix were like top notch. Like,
dude, that mobile,
those
I'm not
things
even
were
like new Reddit guy over here. That Mobile 1 scheme was clean. And I said in practice, I said, dude, that 20 is fucking hot. And then he won. I was like, I should have picked him.
Yeah.
When I said that, I knew I should have picked him.
Ain't it weird that Bristol's like throwback week, but nobody's throwing it back?
Let's just take that segue straight into this goddamn mess we got in our hands here. We'll address Bristol with Cody was telling me earlier. He's like, I'm kind of excited they're doing like this throwback thing. I go, is that not just diminishing what the real throwback is, like Darlington weekend? If anything, it's just taking a whole like, whoa, yeah, let's do North Wilkesboro throwback too. Let's just make them all throwback races.
Yeah,
and it's
like,
kind
all
of
they did was just paint the safer barrier, like it's red, white, and blue again.
Well,
like, that's
I'm
it.
cool with
that's
that, but it's just like let's be careful with your choice of words. I feel the same way about Bowman replacement Jr. Yeah, I mean at least Barry's got like a cool beard and like he's a man's man. He's not Alex Bowman. Jesus. I'd rather hear Pitbull in the booth than Daniel Suarez. Do you know what I mean?
He's
my
better
friend?
than Logano.
Yeah, how you say
everything?
How you say Chick-fil-A?
Breathe air.
Oh god, dude, Joey. Oh, dude, I was getting super weird in the booth with the Xfinity race when Joey said, I got mi amigo here, Daniel Suarez, and you saw Suarez like fucking you motherfucker. Like it was getting a little racy up there. Oh man, but we're going to Bristol. I am so when they said the dirt wasn't coming back, I was just like, yes. But then I was like, wait, no. Dalton was like, they're only going to one date. I'm calling it now with Dalton's hot takes. He's like, they're going to one date. And then they gave the Bristol spring date back. And it was like, yes. But then it was like March fucking 15th or whatever. It was like, no. Hey, Dalton, what'd you say like 2 weeks ago about the radar?
Hey, you know what? I'll admit I've never been so wrong in my whole life.
hey, the Sunday's not here yet, so anything can happen. But I think we're looking good to get this race in Sunday.
This was
Saturday. That's rare as shit, by the way.
Yeah, give me hot sunshine all day, dude. I can't wait. I just hope I hope they race good. I hope there's some calamity. I hope there's some heartbreak. And I hope it's not just like, hey, I like me some Denny, but I hope we get like a new winner. I hope the Denny doesn't just like, go out and dominate. I'd love to see like a new winner or some like fucking underdog get up there and win or something crazy happen. I don't know. I'd like to see a new winner.
Pick that he picked earlier this week for our podcast.
Who was it?
Boucher. Good old Chris Boucher.
Not bad.
Dude, that's a solid pick. I've seen him run there before.
The Brad train. I think Brad's going to get it done this week.
RFK did really good at the end, mostly because of the strategy at Phoenix. But I think there's some.
So that was the thing. There. At Phoenix, they were like irrelevant until that stage flopped with those cautions in the third stage. And they stayed up there when they both finished top 5. I was like, fuck yeah, RFK, let's go. And I was and people were like, well, they didn't run there. And I was like, that's not what matters when the bills get paid. They fucking finish it. Like, there's a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, they could have ran better, but isn't it about where you finish? That's when the money line opens up, that's what matters. You know, it's all about who leads the last lap, but not who led the most laps. I don't know. I'm loving me some RFK. I really, really, really want to see Brad K get a dub. I want to see him win in that 6 car so bad.
I think he could this weekend. I mean, RFK always has the best short track program, like year in, year out. I mean, look at them at Richmond. Every time we go there, Martinsville. Bristol, the night race, first one with the Gen 7 car. They were about to be 1-2 until Brad blew a tire late. But yeah, I mean, they could definitely get it done this weekend.
Yeah, I'm expecting big things. I think Ford's better start getting off the ropes and getting a dub soon because we got 3 Chevy wins and a Toyota win. Toyotas look good. I'm expecting Toyotas to be good here at Bristol as well. I'm expecting Ford to show the fuck up, and all just for Larson to win. So that's kind of what I expect. Is Ford's Toyotas, and Larson wins. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm just really happy to see old school spring Bristol race. That's kind of what I'm wanting.
Yep. Yes, I'm glad to be away from the dirt. Had enough of that.
And I'm also curious of like, is the King of Bristol going to come back? What's Kyle going to do in the 8 car? Dalton?
I'm hoping Kyle can show up this weekend. I mean, I'm not really too sure. I mean, Bristol really hadn't been nice to him lately for the concrete races, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see when practice roll around to see what kind of car they got.
How did RCR run last year at Bristol?
I mean, for the dirt race, they had speed, but for the night race on concrete last year, not so much. They were pretty much the same as Phoenix last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's worrisome.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Did you touch the car?
I need to, I think. Hopefully.
That's what I need to know. If you give a good touch to it, I need to know.
Yeah, I need to know who to bet on that 8 car or not. That's the thing, man, is if that 8 car, if Kyle Busch is rolling at Bristol, never ever count him out.
Right.
Like, if Kyle Busch is in the race, don't count him out. I've seen that motherfucker wreck backwards 3 times and still come back and take the lead. He's crazy there. It's insane. I just hope maybe Austin Dillon can keep the wheels up.
Both. Nah, that ain't happening.
I don't know. And then Noah in that sexy 10 car, I'm like, Noah's good here in Xfinity. Could he get up there and do something?
I was thinking
if he keeps showing speed, he can.
Yeah, I wouldn't count like if Noah finished like top 5, top 10, I'd be stoked. Yeah, I really don't even know who to pick for this weekend. I guess, well, we always do underdog pick. I'm sure some of y'all remember, but we always do an underdog pick and then a lock of the week. And me and Matt's bullshit little rules is an underdog is someone that hasn't won a race this year or wasn't in the playoffs last year. And then lock of the week, it can be anybody who you'd put your money on. And I wrote mine down at the beginning of the episode, and then y'all sit here and talk all this shit, and I was like, shit, y'all already said them. So I'll go ahead and read y'all mine off, and then y'all give me some of y'all's underdogs and some of y'all's lock of the weeks. And by default, the rules, my underdog pick didn't make the playoffs last year. I chose Chase Elliott in the 9 car. God rest my soul. Didn't want to pick him. It hurts to say it, but Chase has a win here in an all-star race. He's fucked up a couple career wins for some guys. He's led some laps here. I don't want to see him win, but if he did, at least I can say I picked him. And then my lock of the week, like fucking Big Daddy Pool said earlier, I'm going with Christian Busher, man. I like RFK. Busher always seems to show up at like these kind of races, like Richmond, Bristol, like it's like the momentum track, or like the tracks you just got to keep getting in the groove, getting that long run, hitting your strokes. And this is Busher's kind of wheelhouse. I hope he gets it done.
I think you can.
Look at all these sons of bitches. Everybody's just talking shit. Will Josh Berry be worth a fuck? Yeah, thank you. Preach to the choir. Cindric from Underdog. No, that's a terrible pick. And Busher from my lock. Yeah, so everybody's leading Busher. I'm really liking that. Well, who you guys got?
Jeremy?
Shoot. Underdog pick. I'm gonna go with Noah. I just feel something about it. I don't know. Just some reason.
That pick.
And then I'm hoping KFB can pull it off and just go back out and show his Bristol dominance. I'm hoping he can get it back. That's right, baby.
Dude, if Kyle won though, because like just all the shit, they're like, what's wrong with RCR? What's wrong with Kyle Busch? And he just comes out, mic drops, wins Bristol. It'd be like, I guess RCR's fine.
There's nothing I would love more.
So let's see. Can I not pick Busher since you picked Busher?
No, you can pick him. You can pick him. Y'all are guests.
Right. So I'm still going Busher for the lock, but for my underdog pick, I think for underdog pick on this one, I can say Brad because he follows within the lines of the rule. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Brad here for the underdog pick.
You little slut. I'll allow it. You're going straight forwards all weekend.
I used your rule, sir.
You bastard.
I'm going straight Toyota.
Oh, I think Toyotas are going to be stout too.
Yeah.
I think Toyotas will be a force.
I think my underdog, and I can't even consider him an underdog now, Ty Gibbs. Like, he's showing up. I think he's got a legit shot. Toyota finished second last weekend. He's on a train right now, and I think he's going to do it. My lock, though, low-hanging fruit here, Denny Hamlin.
Ooh, yeah. I think Denny's going to be fucking hot shit. And he's running that scheme. I'm ready to see that scheme on wheels because that render, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I was like, watch, they're going to show it on the track. And it's going to look so good.
I like it. It's clean.
Ooh, Hocevar is a solid underdog, honestly.
Yeah.
Very solid.
If he doesn't wreck by lap 250.
Yeah.
That's the one he's going to.
All right, I'm going to do lock, main pick, Brad K, 6-car. And underdog, I'm going to stick with it. Short track dude. I guess I can kind of go within this. I'm going to pick the 4.
Ooh.
I can technically
I was like, if you say Josh Berry, if you say Josh
Berry.
Berry, no, you can do it. You said the 4.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I said if you pick Josh Berry, I swear to God.
What's wrong with it?
If Josh Berry, I'm ready to see Josh Berry finish in the top 25. I hope. Hope
he did.
I hope he can get up there. I hope he keeps the car straight. I think this will how long do we keep this charade up of like the Josh Berry experiment? It's like, do we get this summer and be like, he's figuring it out still? And then everybody was writing him up like, yeah, rookie of the year. Carson Hocevar is like, hello.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm very, very nervous for what's going on. I just feel so bad for Rodney.
Very or Barry?
He sounds so defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rodney's like, yeah, we're having fun. The car's a rocket this weekend.
He's like, keep it up, kid. Just do what you do. Do what you know. Just try to keep it clean. All right, have fun out there.
Well, they took away his windshield bolts. Now they took away his roof rail bolts. I mean, he's upset.
Throw the goddamn kitchen sink at it, Rodney. All right, Dalton. Last but not least, who we picking?
I think I'm going to stick with my LTC picks that I made on Monday night. For my underdog, I'm going to copycat Jeremy here. I'm going to do the 10 of Noah Gragson. I just got a good feeling with that pace scheme this weekend. He's having a good year so far. He's really impressed the hell out of me. So I think he's going to keep it up at Bristol this weekend. And for my main pick, Jeremy, this will piss you off, but I think this kid finally gets his first career win this weekend at Bristol. I'm going to go with the 54, Ty Gibbs.
Ooh.
like it.
Sorry, Jeremy.
I thought you were about to pick Joey Logano.
I like it.
Oh fuck no!
I was like, whoa. And that's
He's
the
got all his
thing.
hair.
I'm going to pick him to flip him off every lap this weekend, but yeah, that's about
We'll sit here
it.
and talk shit on Joey, and Joey will go out there and dominate this goddamn race.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, watch that shit.
I'm
Dude,
fucking turning that shit off at
that'd
lap
be the best thing is that if Logano wins while Dalton's there.
And
somebody's
bro's gonna
gonna-
giggle the entire fucking time too.
It's just for short track racing.
I'll just jump off the stairs if that happens.
Oh man, I'm excited though. What is this? Will be race 5. Where the season's just flying by. It goes so slow and so fast. But
Yes.
so far, just for getting 5 races in is like, I feel like every week. I mean, yeah, Phoenix is Phoenix, but like every week I've just been like hype. I've been so excited. I've been excited for the next week. I'm already like looking forward to the next, looking at the schedule, just like so excited. And I always get this way as we count down the days of the Dega. But dude, I think we're like leading into a really good season here.
I think so,
So
too.
far, so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
Man,
good.
I'm fucking pumped. I'm glad you guys came on. I don't want to keep you all night. Is there anything else you guys want to mention or talk about? Dell Jr.'s just out here dropping bombs on his podcast. Let's talk about before we go. Well, how are we feeling about all these drivers talking about how they want more horsepower and NASCAR just totally ignoring it?
NASCAR doesn't want to do what NASCAR needs to do.
I would
Like, it is
be
all gonna be
optimistic
show-
that
it is
NASCAR would be like, there's an overwhelming force to add more horsepower, but
I'm almost like if we just keep getting it more like more out there in the ether, more vocal about it. Denny's clearly beating the drum. Is like I think maybe we could at least have like a test, get something going. That's what he
Yeah,
says.
like-
Like, why not try it?
Yeah, but
like
they'll
this-
sit there and be like, all right, we're going to give them 725 guys, and that's all you get. Cool, we gave you more
No.
horsepower.
No, I wish they would. If it's as easy as they say it is to add 1,000 horsepower back, then do 1,000 horsepower test.
How much horsepower do they have in
zero.
2014? Was that like
1,000
900?
horsepower.
1,000? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're telling me in 2014 we could make those motors, but in 2024 we can't.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing's
parts-
changed.
Those
Nothing-
parts just don't exist anymore. Those motors
No,
aren't
they
anywhere
can't
around.
make them reliable, is what they say, because they only get a certain number of seals they're allowed to use.
Okay.
So,
Well, hey, we're
Dude,
gonna
that's the
change.
problem.
We're gonna bump that number up. Now you can get 10 seals.
well,
Look how
test
easy
it.
that was.
Just fucking test it. That
They
all they have to do is
they have
test
to run
1,000 horsepower.
They have to run an engine twice. So
Here's what I think is going to happen. I think we've got enough drivers like bullying NASCAR this week to try to get more horsepower back. I think when we go to Bristol this weekend and when the media starts interviewing more drivers, I think we'll get more drivers' input on the horsepower, and we'll get more opinions about that. And then I got to be honest with you, I kind of got a bad feeling that Bristol might not be as enjoyable this weekend because I'm not going to lie, I thought last year's night race was pretty bad with low horsepower. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing this weekend. And then, combine that, with the driver interviews about the horsepower this weekend, and then maybe the potential boring race at Bristol, we might have to have serious discussions about it. So we'll see what happens there.
I honestly feel like that all the intermediate tracks, mile and a half tracks, I think we can all agree that they are probably the best racing on the circuit right now.
Yes.
Like nothing should be changed. But at super speedways, we run 550 horsepower, and it's decent racing. So they have 2 different engine packages. Why can't we have a third one? Try it at short tracks. Bring back 750, 850, 900,000, whatever it is. But
Dude,
whatever,
hey,
whatever they need to do.
do it at the All-Star race. But you don't.
My question is,
That's why you
are
try
they-
other things. Do it at the All-Star race. Hey, look, these motors, and like you could pitch it up like 1,000 horsepower All-Star race, motherfucker. Ooh, I want to see that. And if it sucks, guess what? It's just as good as last year's All-Star race.
I'm wondering if the 1,000 horsepower engine is going to overtake that the new transmission and stuff. They're scared to put all the beans to it and watch them tear apart.
I'm
We
sure
really
that's,
haven't had many issues. That's what I'm wondering, if there's something else they're not saying.
I'm sure that's what it is more than anything. There's engineering because they didn't test this car with that much horsepower. They originally tested it with like 500.
Hell, what if you gave it 1,000 horsepower and then put it on Kansas?
Good God. Ooh, whoa, whoa.
What if? What if it was even better?
Googly moogly.
That would be
I couldn't imagine it being better,
oh my
but
God.
I'd love it too.
The tires wouldn't stay on the bitch.
Well, that's what
Fuck
they need
no.
to do.
Yeah, that's what they
what we
definitely
want.
need to do.
Oh shit, dude. I think that's what I'm saying. Is like, no, I actually want a slower car. I want the cars to go slower.
Yeah. Keep it
Oh.
safe.
Oh my gosh, all the Dalton hate.
Oh
coming
my
in.
God, no. Pivot, shut the fuck up.
Dalton,
You do start to giggle.
Damn.
Dalton, before
No.
we go, give us another swig in the chat.
Okay, actually, no, I'll do you one better. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
All right.
Put
All
some
right.
bubbles in that thing, buddy.
Shove it up your butt.
But Chug,
Okay,
but Chug,
No,
but
just
Chug.
bear with me. Shut the fuck up. So bear with me. I'm gonna do this first.
All right. If he takes a shot of something else, oh, pour it on your head. Pour it on your head in the shower.
The rubber ass, bro. Bring it.
Yeah. What's that behind you? Oh,
Bring
he
the rubber
lives. He
ass.
lives. He lives.
Cheers, boys. Cheers to
Oh
Dega.
yeah, dude.
Oh
Yes,
shit!
sir.
Good God.
Cheers.
I can't wait.
Fucking-
So yeah, for everybody that's in here that doesn't know, Dago's gonna be fucking wild.
Oh
All
my
these
God.
coonhounds are gonna be there, and we are gonna be raising hell for
Bro.
several days. And I
Pittman's gonna
can't
be
wait.
there, too.
I can't wait to. Yeah, Pittman's gonna be there
Pittman.
where he wants to or not.
And Jacob's coming too. We're kidnapping his ass.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
I don't even. Jay Guap. I don't even know what the
Is
hell
Connor going?
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Connor's coming.
He's riding with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember y'all said that. Yeah.
yeah. Bring the boxing.
And we're gonna
glove.
fight. Shit, we're gonna do a little like glove, little
Yeah,
boxing
somebody's
thing.
bringing
We-
boxing gloves. God damn it!
We may not survive.
Shit.
I just don't want to walk around with a broken nose the whole time. That's like my one rule.
Protect.
We're gonna have a great fucking time. Creek bass, fucking butt chugging. Dalton's taking shots left and right. I don't know how we're gonna make it out alive, but dude, I appreciate y'all coming on here. I was just gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. Matt's fucking MIA. He's doing some recon. It was great having all y'all on here. Tell everybody where we can follow you at or check out y'all's crazy views. Fire Dad, you didn't say a damn word about firefighting at Darlington or saving lives or kissing
I
wives.
didn't ask about it.
Yeah,
Man, just living the dream, buddy.
dude, yeah, just living the dream, saving lives. I don't know what the fuck.
Saving lives and slaying wives.
Hey,
Hey.
Mono Rex, just leave him in his car.
Oh my god. What about you, Fascar boys? Where we can check you out?
Hey, hit us up. We got the TikTok. That's whenever we're big. YouTube, Instagram. Hit it up. We like bringing the behind the scenes action as well as NASCAR news and all the other fun stuff that's going on in the sport at the time.
Yeah, y'all's TikTok's back up, right?
Yep, TikTok's back up. Finally was able. I actually went live on the side of this just to test to make sure that there wasn't any bots or something reporting us to make sure a live would actually go all the way through, and it did. It
Oh
worked
shit.
fine.
So we're back up, baby. We're back up. Coop and Dolly, where can we check y'all out?
You check us out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fucking the whole damn shebang. Left Turn Cult, YouTube. Check me out. Whatever _ Coop Daddy. I post a lot of dumb shit and
Yeah, if
Kinda
you want to
still
see
does.
anything University of Tennessee losing
Yeah.
anything, go check
Yeah.
out Coop and Dalton. They'll show you how to
Oh.
wear orange.
fuck yeah. Go
And if
Vols.
you didn't
Vols,
know
baby.
Dalton, if you don't know Dalton already, then why are you what are you at?
What are you doing?
Celebrity. Hey, Papa
Oh.
Good. Shit, what's good, boy?
Oh
Damn.
shit,
Papa's
Dad.
in the
Oh,
comments.
shit.
What the
Better late than
fuck?
never, I guess.
That man.
Oh my gosh. Dalton
Hell
calling
yeah.
in sick tomorrow. Can't
Papa good.
I can handle it pretty
Oh,
good. I
wow.
mean, here,
Wait, are we
this for
drinking the
Papa
Fireball?
Good.
Is the Fireball going to be in Bristol?
Dude,
Uh,
Dalton's trying one.
Dad might not be coming.
Oh,
fuck?
he just texted me and said, "Come up to Bristol."
He said he was coming.
He's not
Saturday.
going with you.
He's going to the truck race, but I don't know about the cup race.
Hey,
He's still
Austin, I
gonna be
wish,
there,
brother.
shit.
Oh, Dalton, give us one more. We have a
Okay,
rough day tomorrow.
I'll do a big one. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes,
fuck.
sir.
Look at this boy. Gosh, big one. Dalton drinks more fucking whiskey than I do.
Shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you boys coming on. As always, don't leave yet because I'm still going to be here. I hate when people leave after the outro. But appreciate y'all coming on. This was another badass episode. We're going to Bristol, baby. It's Bristol, baby.
Bristol,
It's
baby!
Bristol,
You sound like
Shit.
All right,
DW.
y'all. Holla. Peace.
Peace.